What's good, Stopde? Welcome back to another video. So, it is time for another review here. We got Anthony Martial, and I'm definitely excited about this one. I always think about the football freeze version of this card. I don't know, that's just the one that always sticks in my memory back from season 1. But I'm excited to use this card. He's got lots of really good stats. I do want to give a very big shout out to everybody who came by our first Twitch stream yesterday. Had an absolute blast on stream. We ended up giving away, as a big thank you first off to FIFA Mobile and Antoine for hooking us up with this, a giveaway of a 110, the Allison card, the special version of Allison. So congratulations to the winner on that. We will be doing more giveaways, including an icon choice, event icon choice giveaway. Again, a big thank you to FIFA Mobile and Antoine for that, on our stream tomorrow. So make sure to go turn those notifications on. Come follow us over there if you're not already, and if you already are, make sure those notifications are on. That's what I meant to say, definitely on. But we're gonna go in this video right now. So this card here, Martial. I really wanted to try out this card, and again, if there's any other players you want to see us review, make sure to comment them down in the comments below. But the big reason I wanted to do this Martial card is because he's a very interesting card to me. He's got 140 acceleration, he's got 140 finishing, 138 sprint speed, and 140 shot power. So he's really good in sort of that speed shooting sort of area. He's got 127 long shot, which is a bit low. It's only 127 at this time in the season. It's okay, so yeah, 127, which is low for this point in the season, but still pretty decent. And then he's got 132 positioning, which is actually quite good. There's not a lot of cards that kind of have all of those top 6 stats in and about that 130 range. So I'm definitely excited to see that. He's also got 125 short passing, so he will be able to move that ball around nicely. And I don't know that I care too much about the 108 long passing. Won't do a lot of long passing. He does have good crossing. He does have good crossing. I was going to mix passing and crossing into a word. But anyways, 120 crossing. He's got 123 vision. I don't really know vision, how I really feel that works with the cards. But anyways, the 140 curve, so obviously he's going to be, his shooting is going to be great. And he's one of those cards, and this is the thing I really like about a card like this. He's got 140 dribbling, 140 ball control, 140 agility, and 132 balance and 133 reaction. So while he's got good speed, he's also got good stats in that area, and that's why I actually really like this finishing boost. It boosts finishing, it boosts curve, it boosts ball control, acceleration, and agility. Because, and I said this in previous videos, sometimes I find when these cards boost only the speed and they're really fast but have no ball control, that's when you see them just like, the ball goes everywhere and you have nothing to do with it, right? So that's really good. I really like that in the stats. Also, 112 strength. So not only is he fast and skilled, he also has some decent strength. 112 strength, while it's not on the level of some of, our 140 overall strength cards, it's pretty good. The downside of this card, the thing I'm not super excited about with this card, is the work rate. Low work rate. I'm not sure how that's going to play in for us. I also don't know, but how the, he's got good height. And so I'm excited. I think that will help him out. He's got Flip Flap as a skill move, which I like because honestly, Flip Flap, it's not overpowered like Heal to Heal. But I know that Heal to Heal probably is your best skill move if you want to get past defenders and stuff with your left wing, left mid cards. I'm not sure where I'll play him. I'll probably play him in a left wing position, but honestly, with most of these left wings, you can play him left wing, left mid. Either of those positions, they work pretty well because they only lose, they lose a few OVR in that, but they still play usually pretty well in either left mid or left wing position. He has finesse shot as a trait as well, so he's gonna hit shots for us. If he can't score for us, also 4-star, 5-star weak foot, 5-star, 5-bar weak foot. So if he can't score goals for us, there's gonna be an issue. He's got long shot taker as well. He's got flare, and he's got, where is it here? Speed dribbler, and he's got outside foot shot. So really, this card has the best of the traits. The best of the traits, the stats that I want to see high on this card are high on this card. And that's why I was really excited to try this card out, see how he plays in this one. The other thing about this card that's nice is because he is on the wheel, he's not a overly expensive card. He is a higher card on the wheel, so he probably will cost about 14 million. Actually, 12 and 9 million. Okay, so you can get him for about 8 million. Which on a scale of cards on FIFA Mobile is not a bad price for a good card. Obviously you get some of them for 300,000 or something like that now for these 107s. But not a bad price tag, I think, for the card here, given that if he plays well. So we're gonna test him out here. Doesn't look like I can get for 9.2. Alright, I got him for 8602. Market did seem to refresh there, so got a little bit lucky on that one. So we're gonna go in here again. I gotta switch up my formation. I want to do a like a 4-3-3 or something like that, so I can see him at left wing. All right, so here he is on the squad as well. In fact, honestly, I might just boost this up. I'm actually gonna boost this up to 19. So obviously, we have him at a very high skill boost. So if you're kind of newer to the game or whatever, you're not gonna have some of these stats at their max OVR like we have. Hey, first match up here, not bad. 168. I like when we get these high OVR teams because you can actually like get some good gameplay in with it. Assuming that they don't cross on this all game. They don't seem happy about it though. You're not that much lower in OVR than me. I mean, I thought they were going to score on themselves. Oh, Saka. Good play there from Saka. So we got some good looks from Saka so far. So again, Martial, he did come in there on the play. We didn't quite get it to him in time, but I do like his ability to get there. For a player that has, A, doesn't have beats the offside trap, and B, doesn't has a low attacking work rate, he did find himself still in an offside position. So not really sure what that's about, but we'll keep going. All right, moves that ball up. Good little play there. Okay, Ronaldo is going to send that out to the outside. Good little run. Not the best pass to him as he puts it on the inside. Bravo's going to move that out. So first little look at, we haven't actually got a good run going with him yet. Puts that out to Martial. Oh, Ronaldo's there. Okay, Ronaldo sends it to Martial. Nice little stop and turn. Good quick roulette. I definitely like that roulette. Does lose the ball, but comes back to it. There you go. So it's interesting because his low attacking work rate. Let's see if we can get in there at the back. Can't get it in there. His low attacking work rate. He does seem to have a pretty good work rate on it. So I'm definitely not disappointed by that. Let's see if he can hit this from the corner here. So comes far post to him. Tries to win up on the header. So we can't win up on that header there. But honestly, far post crosses in that are generally hard for them to win the headers. So not too shocked. What was Vidic doing? Vidic literally just slid in autoplay. Alright, so we gave him a cross goal. They've been thumbs downing and angry facing all game. And then they cross. Classic, classic, classic. Mateus tries to feed that up to Martial. Come back to it. Good work to come back to it there. Alright, let's see this. Oh my goodness. Not a good touch. I'm very disappointed on how that touch happened. He did not stay on that ball as nice as I would like him to go with there. Moves that out. Martial's trying to come with it. Pressure that, pressure that, pressure that. Move that out. He does come back to the ball though. I actually really like that about this card. He's coming back to the ball. Moving with it there. Okay, Martial. Here we go. Stop and turn it, Martial. Good little pass there. Gets that out to Martial. Quick little play there. I don't find that he's as skilled as some of the other defenders. I definitely would like to see a little bit better skill on it. And maybe it's the work rate. Maybe it's the work rate there. But you can see there he does kind of give up on the ball in some of those situations too, which is unfortunate. Fight on that ball with Cuadrado. Let's see what he's got. He doesn't have the pressure to stay on that ball there. Does move this ball up. Mateus. Somehow he went offside, I think. Okay, win that header. Martial does not win that header. So far, I'm not impressed with this card. I have to say, I'm not as impressed as I would like to be with this card. He does, obviously, I don't know, his pace doesn't feel that pacey. He does kind of give up on the ball a little bit. Sometimes he goes for it, sometimes he doesn't. Like you saw there, he didn't really go for it after he lost it, which is interesting from him. So do I like him as much as some of the other left wing cards I've used? I would say no. I would say that based on his stats, I was a lot more excited for this card than what I've seen from him so far. Good little flip flap to try and find some room. I don't know, sometimes he seems to have good pace, but honestly, he doesn't seem like he's holding pace as well as I would like. Good little stop and turn there, get the shot, big effort. Couldn't get the shot off with the defender there. That does make sense there. So we haven't really got to test out that shot. That'll be interesting, and I almost wonder if he's going to be a really good not head-to-head, Versattack player and just not as good in head-to-head. So there he goes to Martial, top of the box. Probably should have just scored that. The problem when you're trying to review one player, you're just giving it to that player to get the goals. Gonna lose a few games. Alright, gets that out to Martial there. So quick roulette, does find that room to get past the defender. Stop and turn it to find some room in the box. Gets that roulette. Not the direction I wanted to go, but does get the shot off there. So nice little goal there from Martial. What's the celebration? Okay, got him in here. I'm actually wondering if he'd be a better striker. It's interesting. I was thinking about that just as I went. I'm almost tempted in like another game. Oh, because he's got a good shot. See, I'm tempted in another game to actually put him as a striker. I think him being on the left wing is actually being detrimental to this. And I almost am willing to take a knock in stats to get him playing in the middle. And I'm going to try that in the next game, because I feel like out of position Martial, after seeing how he plays there, might actually be better. Because he just doesn't have that drive to be that player that gets down the wing for you. It just, I don't know. It doesn't have that same feeling as some of the left wing cards that I played with before, some of the left mid cards that I played with before. But he does have that kind of skill to move around the middle, so I like him for that, and that might actually be what I'm going to do for the last kind of game. We'll do a verse tag game with him, and then we'll try him out as a striker and see how he does there. So another nice run down the wing, because he's definitely a decent card. Like I don't want to say that this is like the worst card I've ever used. He's got a good shot. No way. I thought for a second they weren't going to call that a penalty shot. He's got a good shot. He finds position, he gets into the room, all of those things. Like he definitely is a good card. I just think in the left wing position with so many good choices right now, he's not my #1 choice. All right. I also will say the one thing I really like about the Martial card is he seems to be one of the few cards, though, that does come back to the ball. And that's why I really, really am interested in seeing him in that striker position. I honestly think with the way that I've seen him play so far, he could make a really good striker for me. Okay, so we do lose quite a bit in terms of our boost, but for me it actually doesn't make a difference, so that's a very interesting thing. He's still at 140 in all of those boosts, because I think of his base stats are there, so you may actually be able to find that his stats are not impacted that much when you're going through it. Okay, Ronaldo taps that out to him. Let's see this play. Oh, goes down hard. Does draw the free kick, so I like to see that. Let's do a quick little pass out there. We do know he's got decent short passing, so stay with that one. Zidane finds that back to him. Good little stop and turn here. Good little play. So again, like I said, like he does have good skills. We're not over the top in it this game, are we? Yes, Carlos Alberto. Yes, Carlos Alberto. Okay, Zidane gets that up to him. Good little play there. Quick turn. Pressure on that ball. Again, I think the only thing I would like to see is just a little bit more fight from him after he loses the ball. And I think with his work rates, that's going to be a hard thing to find. But again, decent card. Hey, look, I'm still down the left wing with him. Okay, Ronaldo gets in. Nice positioning. Nice run. Let's see what he can do. He's actually got some... See, I think that's it. I think that's it. Martial as a left wing, not my favorite card. Martial as a striker, he could be a good striker for you. He is playing pretty well for us in this striker position. I think that's a spot for him. I honestly think I wouldn't play him on the wing. I think there's better cards on the wing, but you know, prime icons aside. Now, the other issue with this is there's so many good players in striker position. So it's kind of like, you know, you're playing with it at this point in the season where you're expecting perfection from a card. Like, you are expecting a card to be top notch to fit into your starting 11. And I think that's just where he's going up against some very good competition. Okay, Martial, stay on that thing. Oh, good little play there. Gets in the box. Gets the strike. And there is Martial! What do we say to the cross spammers in FIFA Mobile? Not today. Not today. Unless you score in the next 7 minutes, then maybe today. Here it comes. Oh, Mateus takes it from him, and Zidane to Martial. Let's go, Martial. One more here. Let's see that pass. Oh, get that pass up. Martial, good ball to Ronaldo. Ronaldo stops and turns on it. Couldn't quite get through there. Alisson can't get there. I'll take a draw, though. I'll take a draw. So thank you for checking this out, and thank you for stopping by. It's been a pleasure, as always. If you've used this Martial card, let me know what you think of it in the comments below. Stopde.